Brendan Rodgers watched Celtic humiliate Rangers to win another Premiership title, then insisted his side should have scored 7 or 8. A 5-0 thrashing marked Celtic's biggest league win over their bitter rivals in their 130-year history, with Rangers interim boss Graham Morty and his players so battle-scarred they failed to face the media afterwards. 5 goals up after 53 minutes, Rodgers' side flirted with eclipsing a 7-1 win in the League Cup final of 1957. Denied by a series of fine saves from Rangers keeper Jack Enoch, the Celtic boss satisfied himself with 2 goals from on loan striker Odsonne Edouard, a first goal against Rangers for James Forrest, and second-half strikes for Tom Rogic and Callum McGregor. Admitting he had no idea how close his side were to a record win over Rangers in all competitions, Rodgers said, "I wasn't aware of that. We should have had 7 but we'll take 5." The performance was outstanding. "This title is definitely better than last time, even though we went unbeaten last year. To come in again this season with very little break and perform like we've done, playing a number of games under pressure, we've done that very, very well." Celtic last secured the title against Rangers at home in 1979 when they came from behind to win with 10 men. Despite police unease over the circumstances of yesterday's fixture, events in the stadium passed peacefully. Rodgers added, "We said to the players beforehand, we obviously know the consequence of the game and all the historical facts around it, Celtic to win it here against Rangers for the first time in 39 years. But I said to them, you've got to play football. Our basic rules were very simple. It was to attack with real aggression and intensity, try and recover the ball as quick as we can when we lose it, and, when we can't do that, make sure you are tight and compact and look to dominate as much of the ball as you can." He couldn't have asked any more of the players. They were absolutely brilliant. "I'm really proud. For us and our fans it was a special day to wrap up the title. We had a performance last year at Hearts to win the league and I was really pleased with how the players coped with that pressure and expectancy. To then stay as calm as they did but play with an intent in the game was really pleasing." As Rangers players blanked the media before their annual Player of the Year dinner in Glasgow last night, Celtic's squad flew to Tenerife immediately after the game for a week of rest and warm weather training. With a chance to win a double treble by beating Motherwell in next month's Scottish Cup final, Rodgers insisted there will be a brief let-up before a return to work. "It's very important that if you want success, you have to have that hunger and intensity. We're about running hard, fast and aggressive, and when we do that we give ourselves a chance to create lots of opportunities. Like today, we scored 5 and it was probably going on 7 or 8. Their keeper made some great saves." Meanwhile, Odsonne Edouard revealed he has set his heart on becoming Celtic's record signing after his 2 goals helped them secure a 7th straight title. Edouard has scored 11 times in 28 appearances since signing on a season-long loan from Paris Saint-Germain in August. Rodgers is keen to make the striker's move permanent, and says Celtic have a very, very good chance of doing a deal likely to break the club's £6 million record fee. The young Frenchman took time out from yesterday's title celebrations to declare, "I love this club, I really love this club. If the decision was up to me I'd like to stay. But I can only do so much. What's most important is we've won the title today. The season's not over yet because we still have the Scottish Cup final. Hopefully after that there will be time for discussing options. This has been my best ever day in football. I'm going to remember this all my life because it's my first title. To be able to win the title against Rangers in front of our fans, it was a pleasure for everyone." Rodgers insisted he would be pursuing the France Under-19 international during the close season. He wants to be here. "It will be a case of hopefully getting an agreement with PSG. We will finish the season and then see where we are with that." He's a brilliant player. Some questioned his ability when he first came here, but this is a player who was brought in for a reason. He is 20. He has everything, and I mean everything. Pace, power, you see his strength and his ability with the ball at his feet. He's got a natural brain for football. He comes into the space, he can play off the sides. He has become really physical this season as it's gone on. He has adapted to how we play with the physicality of the game. His 2 goals and his link-up play today was absolutely sensational. For a young guy in that type of environment. I've got Lee Griffiths there as well, but I felt that, with Rangers probably wanting to come and press us, if we wanted to go over the top of the press then Odsonne has the physical strength to hold it and break the line. He is super quick. That worked well for us. There were a lot of good contributions all round, but I was delighted for him to come into a game of that magnitude and play that well.